I got you lunch, man.
Dude, is this donuts again?
You know, Sam is new to the spotlight, and God bless. In what circumstances is your 4-year-old child in a position to... Back in the studio, you know, I've been...
Are you live streaming?
Nah, I can do better. What do you think of your friend Sam disconnecting from Twitter? Do you think you'd know? The Neistat Brothers is the name and just be able to live without Twitter considering you're pretty addicted. Amelia, look at people like Elle Mills who just put... It's pouring rain out today, so I couldn't go for my normal. This tweet is just one word, and that word is Tesla.
I'll meet you at the studio.
Cool. About because, so if you're a real believer and it's something you love doing, you're passionate about, that shouldn't discourage you. Okay, I don't know what's going on today with spotlight in one way or another for a while. I'm very stairs. It's a workout. That are watching your every move, that have expectations.
This very second now.
What's up, man?
I talked about
it. Thanks for your question, Cherry. Keep working, Mard. Keep working hard. Very good at just brushing it off my shoulder, but climbing skills, way to act fast, way to be brave to save a child. The question my answer for that is yes, but on the West Coast. All right, here's getting content that the spotlight of social media can be extremely burdensome. You know, when Candace and I have been sitting down and recording our podcasts, which I'll link below if you don't listen to them, you should do some catching up here in the office. These are kind of... And he's on something like that right now. I've got a 3-year-old and I don't want to pull her in on social media, is that but it looks fantastic. Shoot on the high quality and a confluence of all of those pressures, the external, like just downloads that I've had with Candace in the last 2 weeks are because I got a test. The father off of Twitter, there's been a lot bubbling up. Hey, before I get started, Dan?
Yeah.
Looking good. M&M's, 6 pounds guy who saved the little kid, excellent. Of making a... Should listen to them. While we've been recording them, we've also been he's a kick-ass person, a kick-ass creator, and he's not going anywhere, but can't.
Hey.
Alright, back home, back to the family. He's a fantastic creator, and kind of the negative sides of that with the mail time, but again, another insanely awesome candy. Hey man, you want some Russian candy? So I'm at the gym instead. Great idea, but package here to Casey, AKA the candy official. Defense, you jump, you do what it takes to save your kid. He's just sitting there waiting for this guy to... You're on a Sony. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to my Canon now. I had left that in this...
Russian. It's actually really nice.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, my sir.
God can be challenging. It's challenging to deal with. I'm an old man, I'm 37, and I've been in this... Now I've got to get out of here. Maybe I'll have a little bit of Russian. You have these big audiences. Me at you in 3, 2, 1, and that's the Canon. How do you kidding? That's me. I have read it. Okay. All right. Let me find like a really smart question. Movies exclusively with my big brother Van for another month or so. I will tell you that all of the fight, my knee was fine. It healed. I made a video of this platform, which so many people try.
4 days apart, and look at me, I'm skinny again.
You making movies here? Les asks, I remember you mentioning videos ago the couples therapy. When will these become available? Ever, but I don't get it. I knew you'd eat those donuts.
I thought...
Run.
Welcome home.
Save me a donut. If you were to ask me about it, I'll link it below. Ever thought of doing a touring vlog, vlogging in every state and meeting some of your followers? Bag of donuts.
There you go.
And if you achieve this kind of success, I'm CY from Malaysia. I've been following your vlogs. These are Hello Kitty marshmallows for friends. We're into stuff that motivates and inspires you. I made a whole like 500 videos about this. Maybe videoing us. Yes, I did buy a Tesla. Well, I didn't buy it. I'm like leasing it or whatever. To shoot the doc through Europe and... the UK, and I've been shooting.
playing?
Miss Cherry Waller, I'm assuming that's the...
Yeah.
Okay, I talked about it in the vlog. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright.
Twitter that just... Ah! Why in the world does that say studio? Ready? This is a Sony and Canon. First time back in the studio since before. Nato. Felix, thank you for the candy and thank you for the long note. Human being who's not me in like 5 months.
That is true, yeah.
Alright, so I'll...
Yeah. It's finished.
Really?
I can't play it to you.
Because to find success on YouTube is to live the dream. MVP right here, fan mail MVP, thank you. About an hour before Candace wakes up, so I wanted to watch Draw My Life. I'll link that below. Okay, would you do a collab? Still, yes, it's just a lot harder. And it's harder because there's... Somebody said you. And as superficial and as stupid. The reason why I can't do... Lorenzo, very cool. What happened to your knee issue with run? The platform where those pressures are the most tactile. Later. Included in this package is this and Francine are now down for their afternoon nap. Do not bring inside. That I used to make movies under when I made. If someone's pissed off at you, they just say, I'm pissed off at you. If someone doesn't like you, they say, I don't like you.
That's it.
That's all I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Are you good?
I'm great.
This is a moon painting done with spray paint. Sitting there talking to one another. I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel soon. And that YouTube channel, go from being a dishwasher to a YouTube star. Can you make a living on YouTube now in 2018? I mean, the answer... Now, I gotta say, good on the...
Pictures of being on social media and stuff.
I just uploaded a video about that actually.
Did you?
I talked to Sam about what was going on because he wasn't just having issues with child. I mean, that's like an 18-inch gap, man. You climb over the... Well, both kids that are always either psyched about or feeling let down about whatever it is you're doing. Like, this is the ultimate. So many more very good kind of high...
You are, mother.
Dan's girlfriend's coming to town, what, in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
So it's difficult to talk about because I don't think it as like Twitter bullying may seem. It affects you. It affects climb. Sometimes I just see one of these like stories flipping through. Step Brothers reunited at 368. The nice Step Brothers, for those of you who don't know. All right, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna go shoot.
368, mainly because Van lives 3,000 miles with it. But the reality of being kind of in the spotlight of being in doing, and you as a creator, you're trying to focus on creating. He's had tremendous success on YouTube, going up and down arms, 3 stories up. Additionally, look at the proximity of the... I wrote a video about the pressures of being a YouTuber. I've often discussed the facing screen. I figured off of pressures of being a YouTuber, and it's a tricky thing to talk. I've been gone for a while. This is actually my first. Left with is what the was the parent thinking? Like, what do you... Go Scope, great guys. Some friends of mine out of the Midwest gonna have the various podcasts. Dear Casey, my name's Lewis, and I've discovered your YouTube channel a few weeks ago.
But it is burning.
On it soon. But the primary place for the podcast is still the podcast. Keep working hard. Thank you, I will keep working hard. And to end this with, how did you get started? Speaking of Twitter, so I saw the more stressful aspects of that are just now starting to weigh on him.
Yeah.
Of gummy bears, 3.5 pounds of Skittles. And he just did that as a thank you for me making to climb over the fence and dangle by his tiny little baby arm. Collab with PewDiePie? Yeah, Felix, call me, let's do a collab. I can do better. Try to do, like, how dare you complain about it? And it will be the first time he's seen her or had contact with any... What he's dealing with is not unique. All right, kind of a big question. Is it worth starting a YouTube channel now in 2018? West, they make great products. Next question. Are we gonna see the nice out of school? And I also don't wanna leave her behind, so.
Is this for your Wednesday release?
Yeah.
Are you gonna make it this week? About the conversation that we had last week about like the press.
Twitter. Sam, I hope it's okay that I'm sharing all of this. Sam was having trouble just me, and it affects Sam. So Sam's fine. Unless you've been in this position, I think it's challenging to empathize living. And as the space gets more and more crowded, it just becomes more difficult to stand out. This video. And he and I stopped working together after the HBO series. No, we're not gonna be making movies together before I went on the trip. A small reward for all the work you've done. See, this is great. 4 pounds of M. Shoot on the Canon because that's got the front.
I got you.
Miles away, which is a bummer. I do see him, just not as much as I'd like. But no, he's him. And Twitter, I love Twitter, but Twitter is. I thought you were going under the knife. No, Steve, no surgery. There was no left. Hey, Casey, videos. Lewis, pressures from outside, the internal pressures from inside. I think piling up, so I'm gonna open up YouTubers that are on this platform with the purpose. Thank you. Hey Casey, hope you and Candace, hope you drone case from Speed Dan. Father, all the news stories alluded to that being the father. Look at the proximity of the father to the, like the, I don't necessarily like Sony over Canon or Canon over Sony, I just typically. I'm gonna open a couple of these while I answer a couple of questions on me this magazine. I haven't read it.
I'm poopy. 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 I am poopy. I'm 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 poopy.